Hello students, in today's module we will talk about chapter The Third Level. It is written by Jack Finney. Walter Braden Jack Finney was an American author. He graduated in 1934 from Knox College, Illinois. He was best known for his science fiction and thrillers. In 1987, he was given the World Fantasy Award for Lifetime Achievement. Before starting the chapter, let's talk about the clock above the Grand Central Terminal. Its information booth still ticks off the time 100 years after it was built. The world's largest terminal covers 49 acres with 33 miles of track. Over 700,000 people pass through the terminal every day and it operates over 700 trains per day. So we can easily visualize in our imagination that it's a really very big, the world's largest terminal. Okay, that is Grand Central and America. The theme of the chapter, it explores science fiction genre, time travel. First thing. Second, it interweaves fantasy with the reality in the most futuristic projection of the time travel. So, where the fantasy is and where the reality is, that is completely, it's interweaved properly that we will read and enjoy. The story also dwells on the theme of escapism, that leaving this world and staying in some other place of the past just to get relax, peace, and this story is about time intersection also. It's an illusion, a kind of long dream that we do not experience during our sleep. Such kind of dream it is. So this is Grand Central that you can see, and here is our hero, the protagonist of the story, Charlie. He is a 31-year-old American and he claims of having been to the third level of the Grand Central Station, New York City. So it has only two levels, and about two levels, rail authorities also can swear. They can easily have oath on that. But Charlie says that they have three levels over there. Charlie consults his psychiatrist friend, and that psychiatrist friend, he says that it's a waking dream wish fulfillment, that it's not reality. The friend explains that the modern world is full of insecurity, fear, war, and worry. That's why such kind of escape he wants from there to have a peaceful life on some other level. Therefore, he wants to escape into the world of dreams and fancies. The third level. So, the third level is the name of the world of dream and fancies. His stamp collecting is nothing but a temporary refuge from reality. So, such kind of hobby that Charlie had, this was also called by the psychiatrist friend that it was also just a temporary refuge from reality, nothing more than that. One night, Charlie was in hurry, so he's in to get his apartment and takes the subway from Grand Central. He goes down the steps to the first level and then to the second level. The suburban trains, like the 20th century, leave from there, means present time. He ducks into an arched doorway, heading for the subway, and gets lost over there. This here is a picture that you can easily visualize. A derby cap. One person is standing over there in the middle picture. It is quite easy to get lost in the Grand Central. It is growing like a tree with endless corridors, doorways, and staircases like roots. Charlie finds himself on the third level. How did he come to know that he is in third level? On the third level, Charlie discovers a different world of open flame gas lights and brass spittons. Here you can, where people can easily spit over there. This is spitten, brass spitten is there. Present time it's not there, and this is open flame gas lights. Men were dressed like 1890s with derby hats, black four-button suits with tiny lapels. They had old-fashioned beards, sideburns, and handlebar mustache. So this handlebar mustache you can easily view in the picture. These pictures are there that you can easily imagine, that you can easily correlate these words with the time of the 19th century. Women wore dresses with leg of mutton sleeves and skirts to the top of their high buttoned shoes. Here you can see this is that mutton sleeves. It takes much cloth to be prepared. Charlie catches a glimpse of the Courier and Ace locomotive with a funnel shaped stack. It means he was somewhere. It was clear to him that he was there at the third level. Charlie walks over to a newsboy and glances at the newspaper, The World, dated 11 June 1894, with the lead story about President Cleveland. So that time in 1894, it means he was there in the past. The name of the newspaper was The World. Charlie goes to the ticket counter to get two tickets for himself and Loisa, his wife, for Galesburg, Illinois. Galesburg. Why he wanted to go to Galesburg? Because it was a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place, good town it is, and big houses over there with huge lawns, plenty of trees, and people with lots of leisure time over there. That's why he wants to be there in Galesburg to travel with his wife. At the ticket counter, the clerk is surprised to see different kind of notes in Charlie's hand because they were present times, and that present time notes were not there in past. So he wants himself that he wants him. The clerk wants Charlie that is not money, mister, because he had some other notes, and that time it was in older times they could not be used. Charlie turns away and gets out of fast, lest he be put behind the bars. Next day, desperate to go to Galesburg, Charlie exchanges new currency for old currency at the coin dealer store. He gets less than 200 in old style bills for his $300. But he never again finds the corridor that leads to the third level at the Grand Central Station. So next time also he tried, but he did not get to that third level. Loisa gets pretty worried and does not want her husband Charlie to look for the third level. Meanwhile, his friend Sam Weiner disappears. So, meanwhile, what had taken place? Sam disappears, his friend. Nobody knows where. Where is Sam? He suspects Sam to be in Galesburg, Illinois in 1894, as he is fond of the place. Why is he fond of the place? Charlie again engages because Charlie says all he spent his childhood over there. That's why he told Sam about Galesburg, and that life attracted him. Okay, Charlie again engages himself with his stamps. Among the first day covers, he finds an envelope addressed to his grandfather at his home in Galesburg. As I told you that he was brought up over there, he studied over there, so it means grandfather was staying there. First day cover. What exactly first day cover is that he finds in his stamp collection. First day cover is an envelope postmarked with a stamp on the first day it is issued. So what usually people do who want to who are crazy to collect stamps, that philatelist, so they, when the new stamp is released, just to get the stamp within their collection, they just take one envelope, put the stamp over there, and then post on their own address. It's all blank, just to keep it with them, because post office they just mark the stamp over there with date, so it is marked over there. That is first day cover. The postmark showed the date 18th July 1894. The stamp was a 6-cent, dull brown, with a picture of President Garfield. Surprisingly, he had never seen it before in his grandfather's collection. So this letter was not there. Now the letter is there on it, that was posted on 18 July 1894. The paper inside was not blank even. It was a letter written by somebody. Who wrote this? It was written to Charlie. Okay, though it was grandfather's collection, but it is written to Charlie, and it is written over there that I got to wishing that you were right. Then I got to believing you were right. And Charlie, it's true that third level do exist, and he was there. He told who? This was the person Sam, who was staying in Galesburg. He reached there and he wrote a letter from there to Charlie. Okay, as the address was that, so it reverted to Charlie at present times. It came in his collection. The letter asserted the presence of the third level, and Sam is there. Charlie rushes to the stamp and coin store and finds that Sam had bought old currency worth $800. Sam, it seems, was not skeptical of the third level as he had appeared. It means he had no doubt about the third level, the way he was showing. While Charlie discovers the third level accidentally. For Sam, it is planned. The most mysterious thing was that Sam was his psychiatrist. So the story ends over there when it says that he could easily have his different business or hey business over there because he wanted to have such kind of peaceful life in the place like Galesburg. Okay, and he can't be a psychiatrist over there. The reason, I hope you know. Enjoy the story. It will give you reason to go beyond such limitation of the present time. Thank you.